So today we are going to study about, first of all, good afternoon everyone. So today we are going to study about the information security management. Okay, so here in today's class we will study about what is information security, why do we need the information security, and also the benefits of information security. Because we have often an idea that information security and IT security means the same thing, but though they like sound synonymous, but they are actually not. There is a difference between the two things. Okay, so we'll study, so we'll look into it. Okay, so let me just share the slide and then let me start. So you can just see that we all know for importance of secure information security management is that information is like important to every organization, not only organization, to every human being, right? It is like utmost and it is of utmost importance. So having the information, accessing the having the right to accessing the right having the access to the right information at the right time is very important for any organization. Okay, for us also, suppose I have given you some assignment or any other teacher have given you assignment. So for that assignment you need some information. I have given you some questions, but for that purpose, for solving that question, you need some idea, right? How will you do it? So basically, you will need some information, some data about it. What we will do, we'll go for Google search or we will go for the previous notes. At least we'll have a brief idea. Similarly, for any organization also, same thing, right? We have to understand that we should have the access to the information at the right time. Okay, and we know nowadays what happens is that every company are IT enabled. Okay, that means every people they go for the automatic systems. They are not relying on the manual system, right? We need something where our data is stored or like made. So everyone is using computers. No one by IT enabled, I mean people are storing their data in the computer, in their folders, right? No one is like earlier cases when I'm talking about back in like 2000 or in 90s, people used to store everything in the register, right? But people nowadays, they don't store anything in the register. In the companies, they have like in their system that the data is stored, or like it is in the cloud, the data is stored. So it is very important where we are storing the data, it is secure, that no one have the right to access it. Okay, like in the manual system, like we have a register system. Okay, when we store your data, when the information, when the business stores the data in the sorry when the company owners or company employers or staff stores record the data in the register or in manually everywhere. So what happens, that copy got lost, every information is lost. But nowadays we know everything is stored in the cloud, or like people use for Google Docs, or like various files are there. We have the Microsoft Excel, so where we can store our data. So we should make sure that so that means that what happens is that if and if we share the file among ourselves, among the owners, then it doesn't matter if we deleted the file, it will be stored somewhere. Or if we have like uh, in the personal computer we have, but we have also uploaded in our drive, that means if we delete it by mistake, if we delete it also, not a problem, because we can get the access to it. But earlier it was not possible. So that is why also, and it is very secure, because I told you it cannot be tampered. Okay, like it is the, if you are using a system in an organization, if a particular, when you join any company, what happens is that you are giving a system, you are given a system to sit where you sit. So all your data is secure, so you can give your password, so no employees will be having access to it too. So that is why this is how you secure it. Okay, so what happens is written is that it is very critical to safeguard the IT systems that we use today. So see, we already know that whatever systems, IT systems, so if good hackers are there, right, no matter if you're doing it in a computer, the hackers, that is a one hackers are ultimately whom, the person who have good knowledge of programming, right? So they can write some code and they can take data from your computer. So in that way your business can be hampered. So what happens, because if anything hampers, like if any IT security or if any of your data is tampered, ultimately for an organization that will result in costing a loss of billions of dollars, right? Or not even billions, and maybe millions of rupees, right? So that is how. So that for that purpose, we have the information security, where it is more about optimizing the information security management process than information security technology. Now, though investments in information security technology will provide medium to long-term benefits, maximum returns can be obtained by optimizing the information security processes and procedures that are implemented. So ultimately, what so if you have invested in the information security technology, so obviously you can get benefit in the long term, your data will be set. But you if you optimize the system, okay, then you can get the maximum returns in terms of the business. So now we will so you can say the benefits. So you will find the benefits here. So you can see what are the long-term benefits are there. So you get for the these are the benefits of the information security. So obviously, if you have security, information security, then obviously you will get better quality of work. Okay, so quality of work will improve, and as a result of it, you can able to gain the customer confidence, and the customer will be highly satisfied. Okay, and also the optimization of the IT landscape and organizational processes. So whatever the existing IT frameworks are there, so you are able to optimize that. Okay, so that will be helpful in the organizational processes also, and better synergy, that is better compatibility across the organization will be there due to the better integration of information security management in existing structure. So if you have such kind of thing, so you will get obviously better compatibility with the organizations will be there. Now, this is, I just told you, we think that the information security and IT security are synonymous. But though it sounds like that information security, IT security and information security are same thing, but actually it's not. Okay, actually information security, IT security will only involve the IT things. Okay, that is the information technology things. But whereas on the information security, it will involve all your business department, all your admin department, all the like legal, so all the standards, so everything will be involved in the information security purpose. So what happens if you go by, this example we have, so just I'll read it out for you. So suppose assume you have the perfect IT security mechanisms and software in place, but one malicious act by an administrator or staff can bring the whole system down, and this was not due to the software error but because of a malicious act of a staff member. So this is the IT security. IT security is basically about the software only. It was not a software fault. Okay, you have everything in place. You have a computer system where you have everything, your data is been protected. But someone else, the outsider, okay, then an external entity, that is a person from the administrator, he have he tampered the data. So it is everything is working fine. You do not have you do not get any software error, like it was not due to any software error, but it was due to the malicious act of some person. So this is the information security. So information, that IT security will only depend on the securing your IT systems. Okay, but information security will also take care about the legal protection, all the about the all these attacks from the external sources, the legal issues, all these things will be involved in the information security. So the IT system, so it's written here, see, the IT system being down can lead to information not being available at the time of need. So what happened? IT systems can only be like a problematic part when you have something, your server is down, we say, right? There is no internet connection, so you are not able to access the information at the time of need. So that is the problem of the IT system. but in information security is just not about the IT system, but also about the humans, that is the external factors, then paper documents, information stored, held, transferred, transmitted in any form. So that is not part of the IT security. So you should just able, if someone asks you, I think now you should able to differentiate it. Okay. So securing your IT systems against breach is just half the work done. So what happen if we able to secure the systems against such kind of external breach, like how we do that, right? If some you are using your computer is secure, like you are working on your computer, you are working code in your computer, until and unless only you are working and you are not giving access to anyone, that is the external resource that can tamper, or someone doesn't stole your belongings, till that time your data is secure. So you should make sure, because information IT security, that means your computers, it does not get any, if you have any virus problem, that is the IT security problem. For that you have Defender or you have any antivirus, you can do that. But if someone from the other side, okay, from the like other side of the computer, if it hampers, it is not about the IT security, right? So that is the problem. So you can find here that the whole purpose of the information security is to build a structure or a system that can take into account all kinds of risks and protects all the information assets, both IT and non-IT, by implementing appropriate controls. So just now we have seen that the information security, the IT security, was only concerned with the IT system, whether the server is down or not, or whether any virus has attacked or not. So all these things are related to the IT security. But this information security will think of all the other aspects. So other aspects means the legal aspect, or the like any tampering has been done by the person or not. So all these things. So we have a standard known name as the ISO 2000. 27001 2013, that is, it is developed in 2013. It is basically a latest ISO standard for information security management. So it does provide a complete and comprehensive security implementation guideline. So it will provide like all guidelines from like including the hardware, what should be the hardware, software, then suppliers, vendors, customer data transmission and documentation. Not only this, it will also involve 133 controls, out of which 46% of it cover the IT related tasks. So as we know, okay, so as we know, the information security, like, it's all about securing and safeguarding all kinds of information, like from the unauthorized access. So we know that we have studied the basics of information security. You have studied in the last sem. So it is something we known as tell inform known as the CIA. That is the maintaining the confidentiality, integrity, and the availability. So this is basically the basic principles of the information security. So the this information securities, so what are the thefts that can have a computer can have? So it can be any like virus or like IT systems, right? These are the normal IT attacks we can have, right? So viruses or any theft or any transmission and communication interruptions, and even a natural disasters. Okay, then failed software update, again people dependency for software. So all these things are basically threats to the information system. uh, Now, okay, so these are the all the things we should take into considerations. Now what happens is that so this was all about the difference between the information security and IT security, and also we have seen the benefits of the information security. Okay, benefits of the information security, and also we have seen the why it is important. So I think it's very clear, because it's a general purpose, everyone is known that information is important. Okay, so in today's class we just got an overview of the information security management, and also why it is important and the benefits of it, right? The benefits like the best quality of work, okay, then the higher satisfaction of this customization, and better synergy, is there. So because this informations now, could be something, the informations are something which can be like any hard copy also, right? It can be printed. We have books, because books also provide information. So this inform in I so the information will be transmitted from, like, it can be transmitted through email also, CD pen drives. Okay, so via LAN. So it can be an information held by people in the organization also. Even if some people are giving you information, it can be that thing also. So this was all about the benefits and the difference between the information security versus IT security. So you can see that fewer assessment questions are there, that IT security IT security encompasses the security of the, can anyone tell me? Information security. It's IT security, right? IT security encompasses the security of dash. Can anyone tell me? So it is A. It will cover only. It will cover only IT systems only, right? The first one, A. Okay. Though if it was information security, then it would have covered everything, all the IT and the non-IT systems. But it is about the IT security, so it will cover only the first one, that is A. So Dash is more about optimizing the information security management uh, process and then information security technology. Can anyone tell me this one? More about optimizing the information security management process than information security technology. So it is information security. Yes, it is information security. This is the last question of this part. So Dash is the main threat to computer information system. What is the main theft or threat? Data process, privacy and query, system approach, computer theft.
B.
Which one B or D? Privacy and query. Yes, it is.
Computer theft.
Yes, it's a computer threat. Good. So this was like the computer theft, computer viruses. All these are threat to the information systems. So this is all about the information security and the IT security. Okay. So this much I wanted to discuss about. Now next we have the performance optimizations, which I'll not discuss today, because this actually this subject is very small and we don't have anything to discuss, because all these things you people are aware of it, right? So I'm not going, if I go, because I feel that these things are, you already know, right? You have already applied these things, like it's nothing that you don't know. We already are aware that before everything we used to write in our copies and everything, but now we are using the Microsoft Word. We still like just copy paste, like we get, how do we gather information from Google, or like from any other source, like it can be any blog or it can be email. So that is all about, but how do we secure it? So that information, until and unless it is tampered, it is okay, right? So everything that is managed by the computer, whether it is the data folder or the information, if it is not in our hand, if not, and the computer suddenly doesn't works properly, probably it like behaves abnormally, then we can see, okay, had virus maybe have attacked, or like it has some bug or something like that. So in that case, we know that is the IT security. But what do you mean by the information security? If someone tampers with the information in your laptop or whatever your information you give, it's like made they have changed it. So that is the information security management. So obviously, so for an organization also, if they are maintaining the standards of the information security, they are like we have ISO also. So if they are going for, so they will obviously benefit from it. They will get the higher customer satisfaction. So all these things, like, and a better compatibility will be there. So these are all about the information security management. Okay. So just wait, let me take the attendance. Okay, thank you everyone for joining. You can leave. We have class tomorrow. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.